Well, if you joined us last Monday, this is not a rerun. It's an extension of what we talked about, which is dining room tables. You may already notice a few slight differences in terms of the chairs, and that's what we're talking about, how you can accentuate or accent your dining room table.
That's right. And, we sometimes don't think about, how we can do things differently,
Right.
And one thing we did here was we took these really pretty Parsons chairs and put them at the ends of the table.
These are the chairs that come with it.
Yes.
These are the ones that you've added on.
Yes. So you have the option to purchase just the chairs that you want to go and then throw in something a little different to spice it up.
That's very cool, and that's one way to change it. With the table itself, you can also add pieces like this.
Well, yeah, just say, for instance, you've got a wall and you're just like, I don't know what to do. It's so big. Well, this baker's rack is perfect. And, you can show off some pretty colored pieces like we've done here and pottery and things like that. And, voila, you've got a great setting.
And I like the style of this one. This is kind of that down-home southern country feel to it. Here, now we're going to go look at the very traditional.
Now, Joe, this is one of the tables we showed last week as well.
Right, the traditional dining room table that can be extended for entertaining.
Right. And so, in most cases, you're going to want the china cabinet, a really, really showy piece that you can show off that beautiful china that you might have gotten from your grandma. It's just a beautiful, massive piece.
This really is just gorgeous, and I like how you have the lighting in the background and everything, and the mirrored look reflection in the background. It complements this table so perfectly, and you can just see both of these pieces in a nice big formal dining room.
But let me make one little note here.
Sure.
For instance, if you don't necessarily want the hutch part, you just don't absolutely need that. You can get just the sideboard, and then maybe get a pretty mirror or so to go with that.
Another great idea, and then you can have this as kind of a serving area well, or something like that. All right.
Also, Joe, we have painted pieces, and sometimes we don't think about incorporating those pieces, in with your dining room, but they really add a great flair to your dining space, adding color and style and look. So that is another option to think about. And we have lots of painted pieces in different sizes and shapes to think about. You can also add that same kind of look with chairs by adding different colored chairs to your dining room.
And then also last week we showed this smaller round table, and we have an accent piece for that as well.
That's right, Joe. And again, this is a smaller table for a little bit smaller area, but you may still need some storage or a serving piece. And this is a perfect size. It's not too big and too wide, just perfect for an area.
You can still put your favorite casserole or something on top of here for the
Absolutely.
holidays.
Look at the great storage it has in it.
All right, so as we saw, plenty of different options, from chairs to sideboards to china cabinets to baker's racks. You can find them all here at Barrow. Sarah, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Joe.